welcome to Chamber Talk. We are outside in downtown Dublin. It is a beautiful day for business in Dublin. And I have Tara Bradshaw with me, the Executive Director here of Downtown Development Authority and Main Street, Dublin, I believe. Tara, help me out with that a little bit. First, welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to be with us.
Thank you for having us. Anytime we get to talk about downtown, it's wonderful.
It's awesome. So explain to our viewers just a little bit what the Downtown Authority, Development Authority does and the Main Street program.
So our Downtown Development Authority was established in 1982, and it was created to help work on revitalizing our downtown. Like many downtowns across the country, our downtown saw a slow downhill whenever the shopping mall was invented and built out on the highways, and really the increased usage of automobiles. So we saw a lot of our historic properties go into just terrible condition and being unused. So one of the things that the federal government decided, and it sort of trickled down to small cities, is that we need to revitalize and save these historic buildings because they're our unique identity in our town. So we've been around for about 35 years now. And we became a Main Street city in 1989. To become a classic Main Street city, you have to meet certain criteria. You have to show a time-tested method of revitalizing your downtown. And every year we complete an annual assessment to prove to the state and to our national team that we're doing what it takes to resurge our downtown. And so we're proudly celebrating 30 years this year as a Main Street city, which is really exciting for us.
And Tara, I know you guys do a wonderful job down here working with individuals and businesses to be able to secure grant money and different types of grants for different projects.
Yeah.
Does that tie into being a Main Street, or is that just part of what the Development Authority does downtown?
So we use tools for both. For instance, because we're a Downtown Development Authority, we can kind of get some skin in the game and become a developer ourselves. We are able to go out and take loan money, and so if a building needs some help, we can sort of inject some power into it that way. We also offer a wide range of programs, everything from facade grants if you're going to renovate the exterior of your building. We offer design services. We offer marketing assistance for small businesses. And because we're a Main Street city, some of that pot is a little bit sweeter. We're able to offer some state loan funding at only 2% because we're a Main Street city, which is incredible and has really helped. From the downtown development side, we also use a lot of our historic tax credits to make this work for our developers, and so we use a wide array of tools, really whatever it takes to make the project work.
But again, to contribute to the success of all the things going on downtown, when you have this many different resources or viable options for people that want to expand business, start a new business or anything else, you guys can really be great partners. Yeah,
so when they come to us, whether they're interested in purchasing a property or opening a business, we'll put together a package of tools for them to be to help them be successful and get the funding they need and really get their project off the ground.
Fantastic. Tara, I got about 10,000 questions I'm going to ask you today about downtown,
all
the wonderful things that are going on downtown, but we need to take a real quick commercial break and say thank you to our sponsors.
All right.
Ready for any challenge. Cordless power made by Steel, only from approved Steel dealers.
Cullen Supply and Engine Service, 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin and 826 South Harris, Sandersville. Count on Cullen's.
Come to Roach Farm and Garden and take home something beautiful. Our Gardens by the River has an excellent selection of statuaries, bird baths, fountains, and a wide variety of flowers, fruit trees, and shrubs. Or come inside and take a look at our decorative accents. Our friendly staff will help you find just what you need for your next outdoor project. And we carry those unique items that are hard to find. Come visit us today. Roach Farm and Garden, Dublin.
Roach Farm and Garden, growing traditions.
Welcome back to the show again, Tara. It's a beautiful day in downtown Dublin,
It is.
and just a wonderful week. We just celebrated a month long of all sorts of events with St. Patrick's going on, and right now I think just as much excitement with all the new projects going on in the downtown area. So I know you guys are just starting back with your First Friday series, the farmers market. So just talk to me about some of the things that are going on in downtown right now.
So aside from helping businesses and helping property owners redevelop their property, a big part of what we do is attract visitors into downtown. If we can get our community re-engaged with our downtown, we just know they'll love it when they get down here. So we do have our First Fridays we have a 7-month-long farmers market. It's a weekly farmers market that we host every year. We have a wide range of events, everything from events from our retailers to we're putting on the Crawfish Festival this year. And then we also operate Theatre Dublin, and that's really become an economic driver for what we do. What other opportunity do we have to invite the community to come and see movies and plays and concerts right here at our own downtown theater?
So tell me a little bit more about the Crawfish Festival. I just noticed that's on the agenda for City Council. I'm assuming that'll be approved at City Council. Let's talk about that a little bit. What does that look like?
Yeah, so May 11th, Saturday, May 11th, we're doing an all-day crawfish festival right down on West Jackson Street, which is what we call our main street.
Okay.
As you may know, Rich Mascara, he's the owner of Company Supply, one of our great restaurants in downtown. He is from Louisiana, and we told Rich last year we wanted to do something special to celebrate our 30th anniversary of Main Street, and he said, well, you know what? We ought to just have a good old-fashioned crawfish bowl, and he talked us into it, and it has been great. And so we set off on planning it. What we'll do is close down a couple of blocks of Jackson Street. We're going to have live music all day long from fantastic bands from Dublin and from the region. We have a Crawl Baby Carnival, which I'm really excited about. So the tickets cost $20. It includes a pound of crawfish, but your kids get in free.
Okay.
And all of the activities for children are free. So if they're 12 and under, they can come ride rides, they can ride a train, they can do a public art project we're going to have them take part in. So it's really just going to be a fun day of music and food and activities for the whole family right here on West Jackson Street.
Annual event, first time?
Let's see.
See how it
You know,
goes?
I think it could be. I'm really excited about it. We started pre-selling tickets. The tickets are $20, and they've been wildly successful so far, which is very surprising. So we're excited about it, and we hope that if it goes well, we'll try it again. Or hey, you never know, we might try something else. We talked the Schaefers into doing a spaghetti supper on Main Street next year, maybe. Wink,
Okay.
wink.
So with the crawfish though, you mentioned, I guess, are tickets on sale now? And if they are, do they just contact you guys at the office, or how do they get those tickets?
So we have tickets online. The name of the Crawfish Festival is the Bon Temps Crawfish Festival. And Bon Temps is a sort of a shortened version. In French, it means good time. So the Good Time Crawfish Festival. The tickets are on sale at our website. It's the bontempscrawfishfest.com.
Okay.
That's BONTEMPS crawfishfest.com.
And those tickets are on sale now?
They are on sale right now.
No limit, $20 for adults, kids free.
Yes, that's right.
Is there an age group in between kids and adults? Anything else?
No, we just say 13 and up. They're probably going to want their own pound of crawfish. You might as well get them a ticket.
Absolutely. So Tara, tell me what else is going on. I know Curry Method Insurance is about to open. I believe there's talk around town, and I don't know if we can confirm anything, but the Henry Building could have some tenants moving in soon.
So yeah, the Henry is complete. It was completed in December, and from what it looks like, in the next couple of months, it's going to be completely occupied. The upstairs is going to be completely occupied by a business. We've got 2 new businesses coming in on the bottom floor, so that is a really exciting time to see those businesses wanting to be downtown and being part of what we have going on here. Aside from that, yes, Curry Maffitt Insurance opens in May. We're very excited about the Corker building being complete. And then later this summer, we'll have the completion of our Jackson Street Plaza and parking project, which should be done by August of this year.
So there'll be a big grand celebration or something, some kind of event, I'm sure,
yes.
to kick that off.
Yeah, we'll have a big grand opening event, hopefully towards the end of August.
Okay, tell me what else. I know we mentioned a little bit about the theater. What do you guys have on tap maybe coming up at the theater?
So we have several concerts coming up. One of the big things we do every year now that we have the Martin movie experience, we do our Kids Summer series, our Kids Summer movie series, which we're very excited about. And typically that's just $2 movies all summer long. So it gives the kids something to do, gives babysitters or parents an outlet to maybe get the kids out of the house for a little while. So that's always wildly successful for us, and we're excited. Aside from that, we also have a big renovation project coming up for the theater. We were awarded a grant last year, and so we have cleared the calendar and made ready for that to happen, and we'll see our sound system upgraded as well as our auditorium and a few other things that need some attention. The theater was renovated in 1995. The city came together and saved it from demolition, and so now it's time for us to make some more improvements and make sure that it's here for generations to come.
So just one of many things going on, and I know there are even some other projects and some things that I don't think probably we can really talk about today, but we're working with some folks. We have a great team, some more potential investment into downtown. So
right.
Just congratulations for all the wonderful things that are going on down here and all the growth that's taking place. Truly makes it great days for business here in Dublin, Lawrence County.
You're right, it does. It's fantastic to see this downtown come to life like it has.
And let me ask to make sure, Tara, because I believe you guys, your team has changed a little bit in the past. You have some new folks with you, and let's just talk about everybody's role and what you guys are doing.
We do. So I serve as the director of our organization. We also have a very active and helpful board of directors that supports us in whatever endeavor we want to do. Liz Coleman has been with us for a couple of years now as our program manager and our director of our theater. She's doing a fantastic job of coming in and refreshing sort of the events that we've been doing year after year. And I can tell you, just you tend to spend more time down here than you do at home in a job like that, and it's just so incredible to see somebody that loves it as much as she does. Liz is classically trained in theater, so that theater has her heart, and she's doing wonderful things. She's actually bringing a kids' summer theater camp to life this summer in partnership with the Dublin Lawrence Arts Council, which is something that we haven't had here in a very long time. And so our very own youth summer theater program right here at our own theater is really incredible to be able to offer that.
That'll be awesome. Tara, we're going to take one more quick break, and we'll come back and wrap things up.
All right.
Hey, how you doing? Eric Kate City.
I'm good.
Brad Grimes.
I think I'm smelling some gas in my yard out here.
All right, and what area are you smelling at?
Over here in this area, the meter's on that side over there.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna check the meter to make sure there's not a leak there.
Okay.
Then we'll locate the line out and put down a couple holes just to check on the ground to make sure you don't have a leak. We'll check each corner of your house. If you could, just stay on the porch.
Okay.
If you think you have a gas leak, we're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Call us at 478-277-5048.
It's that time of year, time to fire up the grill, relax, and have some fun. Whether you're a grill master or a wannabe, the Big Green Egg will change the way you think about cooking. Georgia Pools has a large selection from which to choose. They carry a wide variety of accessories too, from charcoal, starters, to grilling tools, seasonings, and sauces. Get your own Big Green Egg cooking system for as low as $58.83 per month. And while you're waiting on that perfect steak to cook, relax in your very own Pawleys Island hammock. What better way to spend the summer days ahead? When you're thinking of grilling and chilling, think Georgia Pools, located at 1201 Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin. Call Georgia Pools at 275-3607.
Welcome back to the show. Again, Tara, thank you for being out here, and it's just an absolutely beautiful day. You mentioned right when we started that last segment, a board of directors.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes people may not understand, even with all the good work that you do, and of course it takes a lot of help and a lot of hands to do a lot of the things you guys do. People don't understand the makeup sometimes of what you do and how you do. So talk to me just a little bit about that board, maybe some of the different businesses or companies or individuals that are on that board.
Yeah, so as part of being a downtown development authority, we're sort of a quasi-government entity. So we are, of course, required to have a board of directors and to report that and report all of the things that we accomplish downtown to our city council. We have a very active board with our downtown development authority. It's made up of 10 individuals. They all represent, they either represent local government, either city or county, or they represent a business that is in downtown. So we have both of our banks represented, we have some private businesses represented on our board, and I can't say enough about just the vision that they've had the last few years for our downtown. They have constantly said yes. So they're a group that really gets behind their staff and knows what it takes to get things done. And so they are an incredible group of people. And anytime anybody has any questions for them or wants to reach out, they can go to our website, dtdublin.com. Mm-hmm. They're always readily available for questions. All of them are listed there, and they'll be happy to help anybody anytime.
Okay. And while we were on break or at our commercial, you and I were having some conversation, and you mentioned something to me that I can tell you're passionate about and that's important to you, and you feel like some of the work you've been able to accomplish in downtown. So share with our viewers a little bit about that.
Yeah, so one of the things that we saw several years ago, I've been here 7 years now, and looking at data, you know, women are a big part of the business world, and they're a big part of the decision-making process for families on when it comes to where are we going to shop, where are we going to eat, where are we going to vacation. And so one of the things that we focused on the last few years is working to attract women into our downtown, whether it be a business owner or whether it be a business that is targeting women. Mm-hmm. We really have done a lot to work with them and help them be successful here. And I'm proud to say today we have had 8 women-owned businesses open since 2014. Most recently with Tiffany Wyatt. She went out and purchased a building and has renovated it. We were able to help her with a facade grant there. She opened Southern Charm Salon. But all along Jackson Street and Jefferson Street and even Madison, you'll find women that have come into town on their own and opened a business, which is incredible. And what that's doing is attracting women and their families into downtown as well. So we can't thank them enough for their investment.
Absolutely, and thank you. And I would tell you, I've only been here 3 years. And I remember coming here and taking the tour when I was coming to work at the chamber, and they were telling me, you know, what this is going to look like. They didn't say whether it was going to be 5 years or 10 years. And for about a year, myself and a lot of others probably wondered, well, when is some of this going to start taking place? But it's all taking place so rapidly now, and it seems like every time you come downtown, there's more construction or a new shop or something taking place. So you guys have absolutely done a wonderful job down here. Appreciate you, your staff, and your board. And I always like to close the show by just giving you a minute to give yourself a commercial for your downtown development team here. Yeah. Anything you'd like to share with our viewers?
So I think most importantly, we want to make sure that the community knows that they are welcome to come here, that this is their gathering place. We host a number of events throughout the year, but we also invite our entire community to make this sort of their front porch. Make this a place where they come and you can bring your group, your family. You know, one of the special things, I sort of mentioned at the top of the show about downtowns, is that you will find your architecture and your small businesses and your people in your town, in your downtown, nowhere else in the world. That is what our unique identity is right here, our downtown, with beautiful architecture like the theater and the Carnegie and the Fred Roberts. So we want to make sure that our families and our children are reattached to our downtown and re-engaged here, so that they know that they can go off and conquer the world as they wish, but they always have this this town to come home to.
Absolutely. Tara, again, thank you so much. Thank you again for helping make today and every day a great day for business in Dublin and Lawrence County.